Welcome to part 2 of our SWCTC Hockey Classic presentation. It's the main event, the varsity game between the East Ridge Raptors and the Woodbury Royals. What a game this shapes up to be. I'm Sam Ekstrom, joined by Mike Spoladoro. Third member of our broadcast team, Jeremy Smith, we'll hear from in a second. Woodbury comes in the home team tonight. Both these teams share this building, but Woodbury, Mike, is having one of its best seasons in program history.
Absolutely it is. And this building, the HealthEast Sports Center, is rocking. The band is here, the fans are here, the teams are entering the ice. We are in for a treat this evening.
Couple of players to watch tonight for the Raptors. Lily Fetch, she's the leading goal scorer in the game for either team. 18 goals on the year and a big threat on the power play.
Lily Fetch, a multi-year varsity skater, the youngest of 3 Fetches that have played with this program, is having a fantastic season for the Raptors.
33 goals combined the last 2 seasons. On the other side, the leading goal scorer is Liv Mishikoff, and you'll hear that name a lot because she has a twin sister, Bella, on the roster as well.
Yeah, on the younger side of the skating rink, but she is a fantastic player. Her and her sister, both strong players for the Royals. We will hear a lot of Mishikoff this evening.
Let's head down to the third member of our broadcast team, Jeremy Smith.
Thanks, guys. These two teams saw each other less than 2 months ago. First week of December they played. Woodbury on the bottom side of a 4-1 loss there. But more tellingly, East Ridge outshot them 46-16. We'll see if that trend keeps up today. Back up to you, Sam and Mike.
That was back on December 7th, and now Woodbury on senior night trying to get even. We'll head to break and have the opening face-off next. It's the SWCTC Hockey Classic. You're back.
Hi, I'm the cable company.
And I'm your city. Over the years, the cable company and I have made many financial agreements so they can continue to bring cable television to
me, a resident of your city.
Part of our agreement with the cable company allows us to use the franchise fees to create
me, your local community cable channel. We provide direct communication from your city to you, the resident, in the form of city meetings, special programming, and local information you can't find anywhere else.
And thanks to you, local channel, I am able to stay informed in what's happening in my city.
And together with our cable company partner, we're able to provide a state-of-the-art cable system to your home.
And our partnership keeps our residents engaged in their community.
So thank you, your city and cable company, for providing funding so local channel can continue to provide me with a diversity of information that strengthens our community.
Log on to learn more about what your local cable channel does for your community.
Meet Mr. Oblivious. He's unaware of a lot of things, like when his wife's birthday is. And the fact that wearing socks with sandals is just not a good look. But there's one thing that he's not oblivious about, and that is where the stormwater goes. Mr. Oblivious knows that only rain goes down the drain, because stormwater flows into our rivers and lakes, and keeping them clean is good for all of us. He knows that you shouldn't clean up your messy paintbrushes outside with a garden hose, or sweep your grass into the street, because it pollutes our waterways. Mr. Oblivious is very aware of water quality, and you should be too. So if you see someone adding pollutants to the gutter, please remind them that stormwater drains are for stormwater only. So let's all be like Mr. Oblivious. minus the footwear choices, and help keep our lakes and rivers clean.
Shall we play a game?
South Washington County Telecommunications Commission.
South Washington County what?
South Washington County Telecommunications wait.
Commission.
Say my name.
South Washington County Telecommunications Communications.
South Washington County Telecommunications Commissions.
It's too long.
South Washington County Telecommunications Commission. There we go.
South Washington County Telecommunications Commission.
Time for hockey. In the girls' varsity game, Woodbury takes on Eastridge. Woodbury technically the hosts for this one, but both these teams share the HealthEast Sports Center. The Royals are 6-2 in this building. The Raptors are 6-3. Eastridge going for the season sweep and going for the evening sweep. The Eastridge JV got a 5-2 win just a little bit ago, Mike.
Absolutely, it was a fun game to watch, and I expect a lot more fun to come. These two squads, hard skating, hard fighting, and this is always a good game as their locker rooms are a mere 20 feet apart.
Eastridge has had the edge on Woodbury over the years, but the Royals have started to close the gap. They got their first regular season win against Eastridge since 2012, last year in January 4th, 2020, 2 years ago, I should say, and then beat them in the playoffs 2 years ago as well. Eastridge is coming off a 7-1 loss against Stillwater that they trailed 5-0 after 2 periods. The Royals coming off a 2-0 win at Hopkinson Park. A look at our goaltenders tonight for Eastridge, Annika Limpert, and for the Royals, it's senior on senior night, Carly Tooman. And we are off and skating. Woodbury attacks from right to left, wearing their home whites with royal blue trim. Eastridge black on black here, technically the road team. Got the puck in their own end. With it is Lily Fetch, their leading scorer with 18 tallies on the season. She sends it through neutral and out of the zone. It wobbles down and picked up there by the Royals, coached by Angel Crowley in her first season. The Raptors coached by Kim McClintock in year number 4.
Plenty of experience on both sides of the ice here, Sam. The Royals with 4 seniors on the roster. The Raptors only 2, but plenty of multi-year players. So lots of experience.
And we'll focus on some of those seniors for the Royals throughout the night. It is senior night. They do have 1 game left this season against Cretin-Durham Hall before sections begin February 10th. This is the season finale for Eastridge. And here comes Eastridge. A 12-10-1 record. There's a shot from the high slot, forcing a kick save by Tooman, one of the top goaltenders in the conference. 93% save percentage and a 217 goals against, and she'll be kept busy by these Raptors that like to shoot the puck. It's cleared out here by the Royals to center. Allie Berry wheels it in. Berry, the daughter of the JV coach Matt. Repke on the near side for the Royals, who averaged 2.5 goals per game. Dumped in by the captain. Now it's played by the Raptors deep in their own end. Pried away by Natalie Meter. Sends it out front. Glove save. Annika Limpert slams the door on the shot from Liv Mishikoff.
Nice pass from behind the net, finding a player right out front. Defensively, just missing the deflection. You see Kim McClintock on the bench there, not pleased with the start from her Raptors.
We see Natalie Meter out there on the ice. We got a good look at her in the JV game. Played one period of that game, and she's a huge contributor as a freshman at the varsity level with 7 goals and 6 assists. Royals have the puck offensive zone. Errant pass will exit the zone and back to center. Hashka to Ani. Has a younger sister, Stella Ani, on the roster as well. Puck in deep. Pried out of the corner, given on to Allie Warner. Moved up the boards, but not out. Woodbury keeps it in. Royals average 26 shots on goal per game. The Raptors 32. Up to center comes Eastridge. Across the blue line onside. Battle for the puck along the half wall. Bounces in the slot. Dangerous position for the Royals. Toward the net. Saved by Tooman. Kept in by the Raptors.
You see a lot of buzzing here with Bella Schmidt, number 17, and Lily Fetch. They've played together a number of years, and they have good chemistry. Both quick skaters, good puck handlers.
Hammered in deep again by the Raptors, but it'll be cleared out by Woodbury. 3 minutes in, no score. From right to left travel the Royals. Contact there against the end boards. Woodbury holds it in the offensive zone. Shot toward the net, deflected off to the end boards. Tipped around to the far wall and cleared. This will be an icing on the Raptors, just over 3 minutes in.
First whistle of the game. See the other side head coach Angel Crowley. Sam, you mentioned first year with the Royals. Has a good attitude on the bench there. Lots of players loving to play for Angel Crowley.
Yeah, she was fun to talk to before the game, and what a first year for her. The most regular season wins ever for the program. That's a huge accomplishment. Raptors have it offensive corner. Tipped on to Berry and taken away by the Royals. Maybe a 2-on-1. Hustling down the right wing. There's a shot and a rebound. And a good job by Limpert to keep the puck out.
Nice job defensively, pushing the attacker to the outside.
Paul tips it along. Puck stuck on the boards, and the Raptors possess. Paul, the freshman, far side of the ice. Raptors trying to get organized here. They've won 2 out of 3 before losing to Stillwater last time out. Both these teams members of Section 4 AA as Meter winds in behind the cage. The freshman Meter, left dot, shoots it over top of the crease. Bella Mishikoff off the end boards to Meter. Deflected close to the blue line and out of the zone. Back in come the Royals, who were outshot, as Jeremy mentioned, 46-16 the last time these teams played, December 7th. Woodbury trying to be a little more even offensively in this one. They lost that game 4-1, but they did lead 1-0 after the first period. There's a shot on goal, another save by Limpert, the goaltender who won the job over Shannon Garrity. They alternated until the most recent 4 games. Limpert now making her 5th consecutive start, and here's that shot again.
Nice, quick, tricky shot by Liv Mishikoff. The rebound attempt there. Good position by Limpert on both shots.
Limpert, a junior, 9-4 record. Where's the number 1? There's a point shot, tipped dangerously but wide. And the Raptors careen the other direction. Addison Andre, check that, Bella Schmidt comes to the near side. Back behind for Lily Fetch. Leading scorer, leading assister, leading power play threat, does a 360 in the offensive zone and shoots. Save made, juggled briefly, held in Raptors. A shot again, wide to the left. Eastridge threatening, opening minutes first period. Puck tip behind the net, played by Farrell, sent out front. Annika Rowley gives it up, and the Royals will get a breath of fresh air on the clearance.
Indeed, Sam, that was a flurry of activity. Look at the last Eastridge chance here. Lily Fetch surveying all the way around the circles here. Saw that out of Kaprasov last night.
I was just going to say that.
Fires the puck on net. Nice shot to try to get a rebound there. You got Farrell out front with Bella Schmidt, but Truman stands tall.
Royals dump it out once more, that time too softly for icing. Hunted down by Barry, the co-leader in assists on the team. Now in deeper, Barry after it. The senior gets the puck in the corner and battles there with Reese Herring. Loose in front, Raptors sweep it out, and here they come 2-on-2.
Seen a couple nice defensive plays out of Kylie Paul so far in this first period. A freshman that has been a pleasant surprise for Coach Kim McClintock. And an inexperienced D.
Far wall, one-timer blocked and out of the zone. Raptors have won 12 games each of the last 2 years, and that's their win total right now. 12 wins, 10 losses, and a tie. McClintock 55, 41-1 in her 4 seasons. 3 games away from coaching her 100th as a Raptors coach, as there's an offsides on Eastridge.
Yeah, Kim McClintock came in first year, took the team to state. She's had the same coaching core throughout the run here. Good tight-knit group for the Raptors.
Beat Egan to reach state back in 2019. Lost to Edina, the eventual champs in the quarterfinal. Oh, we've got a goal and a beauty. Eastridge takes the lead. It's 1-0 Raptors. Goal by Warner.
Lily Fetch. Nice move. Lots of puck stick handling there. We'll watch the replay here. Fetch just marches in, finds the nutmeg, and then goes up high on Truman. Nice shot and goal, Lily Fetch.
And that's why she's one of the top scorers in the Suburban East. At the 6:57 mark, Eastridge with the advantage. Goal number 19 for number 6. Woodbury now looking to counter back. They do keep the puck in their offensive zone. And toward the net, a shot on Limpert. She makes the save. The bid made by Kaylee Nelson.
Smart move there by Limpert to freeze that puck. Woodbury has bounced back from that goal against. They are hot and heavy here in the offensive zone, looking to even this one back up.
Fetch has a lot of talent. 4 multi-goal games this season. Had an older sister, Emma, on last year's team as well. No surprise that she would light the lamp in this one, and now we'll see how the Royals bounce back. Puck behind Limpert. Fought for in the corner. Approaching the 8-minute mark of this first period. Held in on the half wall. Repke toward the net front. Limpert in traffic, covers up.
Nice job putting the puck on net there. Create some traffic in the middle. Nice job also by Raptor defensive player Allie Warner to play the body. You see right here, she gets between the player and the puck. Lets the goalie take care of the puck.
Goaltender Limpert, almost 92% save percentage this season with 5 shutouts. Was a part-time goalie for them last year as well, with a 6-3 record. We've got a whistle for a high stick.
High stick, yep. You mentioned Lily Fetch, older sister Emma Fetch, now playing out on the East Coast at Johnson and Wales. And Allie Berry will join Emma Fetch next year, as Allie Berry is committed to Johnson and Wales in Providence, Rhode Island.
Allie Berry, one of those couple Raptors seniors. Royals in the offensive zone, moving to the halfway mark of the first period. Centered through the legs of a Raptor into the left point. Shot through traffic, got past everybody. Gronke in the slot, gathered in, wrister toward the net, just wide from Emma Awney.
Boy, Royals really taking control this first period. I think that goal fired them up a bit, and they are working hard. You see the leader out there, Liv Mishikoff, shouting instructions to a teammate. Take a look at the last play. Nice high slot short. That did not go wide by much. Backhander to the slot. Covered by Limpert.
Draw one by the Raptors. They look to clear, but cannot. It's pumped in deeper by the Royals. Hunting it down is Allie Berry. Outlet pass, Lily Fetch. Here she comes, looking for goal number 20. Big save by Tooman. Puck back out in the blue paint. It stays out of the net, and Tooman trying to get it covered, but she can't. Raptors send one toward the net there with Berry. In the corner, it's loose. Fetch centers all the way up top. Berry toward the net, bouncing to the half wall. And the Royals breathe a sigh of relief. Mishikoff the other way.
Ooh.
A little bit of a slash there, but no call.
Nice play defensively again by Kylie Paul.
Berry in her own end, connects with Paul. Up through center and in deep into the Royals' end. 1-0 Eastridge. A goal by Fetch, her 19th. And what a goal it was. Raptors possess.
Woodbury's answered the bell, Sam. They've had great possession for the second third of this first period.
Yeah, this Woodbury team's not rolling over for anybody, not on senior night, and they haven't done that all season. Loose puck up ice. Grappled for along the boards. Well done by the Royals to get possession. Wheeled toward the net front by Hashka. Deflected away to the near side. Physical play along the half boards. Kept in by the Royals. Down into the corner. Isabel Burt up to the point now. Held in and given away to Eastridge. They'll dump it out of the zone and change.
Good hustle by the Royals to keep that puck in the zone. Raptors get a much needed line change.
Off the stick of Repke, and the Raptors re-enter the zone. Back on for Burt, the senior. Burt to center, looking for Herrig. Lost her balance, and Eastridge now the other way once more. Pass intended for Addison Andre. Evades her. The Royals from right to left with Burt. The captain shovels it on. And Eastridge again dumps it clear.
You just get the sense, Sam, that one of these times that break for the Royals is going to work. They've had lots of extended ice passes that have put the Raptors on their heels.
They ice the puck with 5:26. 1-0 Eastridge. And here's that big outlet for Fetch.
Allie Berry finds Fetch down the middle of the ice. Coach Kim McClintock has talked about recently working on stretching the ice and being more aggressive.
We've got a goal. Allie Berry barring down. It's 2-0 Raptors.
Right off the face-off, Allie Berry gets the puck, lets loose, finds the net.
And you weren't kidding, right off the face-off. Berry's 6th of the year. Eastridge by 2. That comes at the 11:38 mark of the first. Check the assist on that. As
Here we
here's
see right off the faceoff, goes back to Berry at the top of the circle. She just turns and fires and beats Truman to the upper blocker side.
first goal for Barry in the last 3. As we approach the 12-minute mark of the first. Great start for Eastridge. Pumped in by Farrell. Knocked aside by Tooman.
Single assist on Barry's goal goes to Lily Fetch, her second point of the evening.
That gives Fetch 36 points on the year. 19 goals, 17 assists.
Approaching the 100-point mark in her career here at Eastridge.
Multi-year player for the Raptors. Raptors last season were ousted in the first round of the section playoffs against Mounds View in that truncated season. Hunted down here in the corner. Deep in the Eastridge end.
Meter doing a great job keeping the legs moving to get through that rub out attempt by Allie Berry. Heads to the bench for a well-deserved break. Having a
Eastridge
strong
clearance,
evening.
no icing. Woodbury puck on the near side. To center, stepped in front of Hollenbach, and a penalty.
Hooking the call.
That sends the Royals down a skater. Critical juncture here for Woodbury. Can't afford to fall behind by 3 in the opening period.
Kelly Nelson, the guilty party there, just trying to work her way through a crowd. Got her stick up high and penalty called.
Eastridge, very good power play as a rising shot hits the end glass. They have 19 power play goals, 28% on the power play this season. The Royals are 86% on the kill. There's a backdoor feed, skips through everybody to the corner. Rink wide feed. Sadie Roth near side. Zipped around, back to Schmidt. Schmidt the drop pass. And they score again! Fetch again! 3-0.
Raptors pouring it on. Coach Kim McClintock talked about changing the power play over last year. You mentioned, Sam, 28% on the power play this year versus 16.5% last year. McClintock focusing on more creativity. And we see it work here. Drop pass to Fetch. She steps into the dot. Big time screen. Nice screen by Julia Downey. She won't get the assist, but she probably deserves one, because I don't think Truman saw the puck at all.
3-0 Raptors. Lily Fetch, 3 points, 2 goals, 1 assist in the first 14 minutes. Eastridge capitalizes on the opening power play of the game. Uphill battle for the Royals here early in this contest. Allie Berry out to Andre, does not clear the zone, kept in by Ani. In the corner, spins one toward the net all the way through. On the left dot, turning and shooting is Ani, glove saved by Limpert.
Yeah, I know it looks a little grim for the Royals right now, but I do not see them going away, Sam. It's, first period action. We get a break here in 2 minutes and 22 seconds to talk it over, but we've seen a lot of possession out of the Royals in this first period.
Yeah, this is a gritty team. And to have a lot of pride in this season they put together. And it's a rivalry game too, Mike. I mean, no one's gonna quit, especially in facing a first period deficit. A lot of hockey left. Warner goes down against Erica Repke. Puck behind the net, sent out front. Shot toward the net, rebound opportunity, doesn't go home. Holding on to the puck there, Herrig, far side, slapper, wide, off the end boards.
Nice job by Repke there, Sam. You notice you play to the whistle. That's how you're coached. That puck was pseudo under Annika Limpert's glove. No whistle. Repke got her stick under there, poked it out, and created opportunity for the Royals. Solid junior for the Royals. Has had a great career. Leads the team in assists. 3rd in points overall.
Repke had a goal in that 2-0 win at Hopkins Park last time out. Under 100 seconds left in this period. Puck loose, right circle. In the corner, Burt battles. Helped out by Repke. Penalty coming.
Got a high stick called. Raptors.
Could be the turning point that the Royals need to establish some momentum.
This important minute 26 right here, Sam. And if you don't get it now, you get another 34 seconds to start period number 2. This is a good opportunity for the Royals.
Their power play has struggled this year, just 9%. 5 power play goals scored. No player has more than 1. At the left point, dumped in deep. Emma Awney back up top. Now to the far side. Flung toward the net. Big rebound down the slot, and it winds up on the half wall. 30 seconds into the power play. Raptors cleared out. Tuman gives it off to Gronke. Royals still in their end with Fashing. They'll have to regroup here with 35 seconds left in the frame. Mishakov had some speed at center but was interrupted. Clock down to 24.
Nice stick there by Lily Fetch to interrupt the progress. Liv Mishakov coming up with momentum. Dangerous player for the Royals.
Final 13 seconds of the period. Puck still at center in front of the Raptors bench. Down to 5. Raptors have the puck, and they're going to kill these remaining seconds off and get us to the first intermission in a 3-0 game. All Raptors through 17 minutes.
All Raptors on the scoreboard, but relatively even played. Sam, I think actually Woodbury, if we had a time of possession clock, Woodbury may have won the time of possession. Plenty of work in the offensive zone, just couldn't find the net.
The Raptors were opportunistic, and they leaned on their leading scorer, Lily Fetch, with 2 goals. After 1, Eastridge 3, Woodbury 0 on the SWCTC Hockey Classic.
Hi, I'm Tane Danger, and I am hosting a brand new series called Connecting the East Metro Gold Line Edition, where we are going to learn all about a new bus rapid transit line coming to the Twin Cities. So check us out on YouTube and watch all of our episodes.
Nothing Eastridge, first intermission. It was Fetch, her 19th, Berry, her 6th, and Fetch, her 20th. And when you see a player like that, Mike, that has a period as she did, is there anything that Woodbury can do to try to temper her excellence?
Yeah, no, I think, a couple great breaks, a nice stretch pass, give her another opportunity. You got to be aware of where she is on the ice, but you can't focus everything. I mean, Eastridge is pretty broad, and so I don't think you can focus on it. You just got to keep playing your game.
Let's head down to Jeremy Smith by the locker rooms.
Here with head coach Crowley. Down 3-0 on the scoreboard, but pretty even time of possession. What's your message to the team in the locker room?
It was a rough start in terms of defensive zone, but we owned it in their offensive zone. So we just keep going. I mean, that's one period. You win the next 2 and it's a different game.
Absolutely. Thanks for your time. Good luck in the next. Back up to you guys.
Thanks, Jeremy. Thanks, Coach Crowley.
Yeah, I think I agree with Coach Crowley there. Time of possession, they own the offensive zone. That's evidenced by the shots on goal. Woodbury won the shots on goal battle 11-8 in period number 1. Unfortunately, just didn't light the lamp.
They'll have a 34-second power play to start the second period. We'll step aside. Highlights on the other side.
There's no ice yet.
Hey Woodbury, I'm Megan and here's the scoop. Woodbury City Council meetings now start at a new time. Previously, meetings began at 7:30 p.m., but will now start at 7 o'clock. The public is welcome to attend in person, view on SWCTC Cable Channel 16, or watch on the city's YouTube channel. In mid-January, more than 3,000 randomly selected residents will receive the city's 2022 community survey. Some households will receive a paper copy to return, and others a link to complete the survey online. Residents who do not get an invitation can participate online in an open participation survey, which will be available in mid-February. The 2022 survey should take about 15 minutes to complete. The City of Woodbury, in partnership with Washington County, is exploring potential improvements to Central Park and Lookout Ridge Indoor Playground. Woodbury's population has grown since Central Park opened in 2002. The upgrades are needed to better serve the growing community and region and its changing demographics. The city is seeking $15 million in state of Minnesota bonding to cover a portion of the estimated cost of the improvements. The public will be invited to provide feedback in the coming months. Now is the time to purchase your dog's license for 2022 through 2023. Sometimes dogs wander or become lost. The license tag helps animal control officers locate the owner of any pooch they pick up. Licenses are also required to use Woodbury's off-leash dog park, Andy's Bark Park. Licenses are required for all dogs 6 months and older and should be purchased prior to March 31st. If you own property adjacent to a public sidewalk, be sure to keep it clear by removing snow and ice within 12 hours after snow stops falling. Be aware that sidewalks not cleared within 12 hours may be abated and cleared by the city. Typically, the cost for abatement, which the property owner will have to pay, exceeds $200. Each time city plow drivers are called out, they clear the equivalent of 778 miles of one-lane roadway, not including cul-de-sacs. How can you help? Don't park on the street between 2 a.m. and 6 a.m. or after a 2-inch snowfall. Make sure trash and recycling bins are well behind the curb or in the driveway so the plow will not hit them. Shovel snow from the bottom of the driveway to the right as you're facing the street. This will reduce the amount of snow being placed back into the driveway during the next plowing. Clear snow from the mailbox area. Adopt a fire hydrant near your home and shovel it out. Motorists should allow at least 5 car lengths between your vehicle and a plow. And that's a quick update from the City of Woodbury. Have a great day.
Three 0 Raptors, first intermission in this battle for Woodbury, section and conference rivals. East Ridge on top by 3. Let's jump into our highlights. We might not see a prettier goal than this first one all year.
Nutmeg and then top shelf out of Lily Fetch. Excellent move, excellent shot.
Allie Berry getting in on the action right off the draw.
Immediately goes upper corner over the blocker side. Nice shot.
And Fetch again on the power play.
Should have been assisted, I think, there by Julia Downey. Poor Truman didn't even see the puck, as you know, she had good position, but completely screened on the play.
Those are your first period highlights. We'll pause once more as they finish cleaning the ice. We'll have second period action around the corner on the SWCTC Hockey Classic.
This winter, be a hydrant hero and assist your fire department in digging out those hydrants.
Hi, I'm the cable company.
And I'm your city. Over the years, the cable company and I have made agreements to give them access to my streets so they can provide a state-of-the-art cable system to
me, a resident of your city.
That's right. And in return for those agreements, cable company provides funding that I can use for many critical things, such as
me, your local community cable channel. I connect the city to every resident. As access to local newspapers have dwindled, I'm one of the few sources for local information, like city and school board meetings, local events, special programming, and local information you can't find anywhere else.
And the funding and local channels that we receive in return for our agreement with cable company are so important in keeping my residents informed and engaged.
It's a fantastic way for local residents to stay in touch with their community. So thank you, your city and cable company, for providing funding for local channel and for providing me with the diversity of information that strengthens our community.
Log on to learn more about what your local cable channel does for your community.
In an emergency, Woodbury wants you to be the first to know, which is why we use the Code Red emergency notification system. From public safety incidents to missing persons, the Code Red system will keep you informed with vital emergency information from the city directly to your mobile devices. You can sign up directly on the Woodbury website. Be informed in a time of uncertainty. Sign up for Code Red and be the first to know.
Eastridge already leading 3-0, and Mike Spoladoro, they're entering a period where they've had success this year.
Indeed they have, Sam. Second period is Woodbury's best period in terms of goal differential. That's not good for the Royals, trailing 3-0. To further that cause, Sam, this is Woodbury's poorest period in terms of goal differential. So it is going to be extremely important for the Royals to get off to a fast start here. See if they can get one back on the power play as we start the second period and continue the momentum into the third, which they have dominated all season long.
Woodbury the edge in shots on goal, Eastridge the edge in goals scored, and all three of their goals, Mike, I mean, they were beautiful shots from distance. The one by Fetch was in a little closer, but she had to pick a tight spot after making a great move. I mean, those were pretty goals. Woodbury's probably going to have to get back in this game with some gritty goals.
That's right, getting the puck to the front of the net, getting traffic in front of the net, digging out. We talked about Erica Repke playing to the whistle. You don't hear the whistle, you work that puck free. We saw that early. They got a shot attempt out of it, but didn't get the goal, obviously, trailing 3-0. It'll be fun to watch, see what comes out here, period number 2.
We'll see what the power play can generate here for the Royals. Just 34 seconds on the Paul penalty. Royals, when trailing after a period, they are 2-4 this year. Raptors, when leading after one, 6-2-1. They've lost a couple of 1-0 leads this year when leading, but nothing like a 3-0 lead. See if the Royals can put some pressure on them. On the power play, they enter the offensive zone. Down the middle, stick handling toward the net, Hashka. And it's taken away briefly by the Raptors. Back in, here comes Woodbury. Shot on net, Annika Limpert the save.
Nice nifty move there by Repke. It looked like she was going to peel back and feed the point. She quickly got to the high slot and ripped a shot. Lippert was there for the Raptors.
There's the junior making the bid. Annika Limpert, perfect so far. 12 for 12. Isabel Burt wins the draw cleanly. 4 seconds left, though, on the power play. Repke behind. Backhand shovel behind the net. Winds up out front of the crease. The Raptors take it clear to the far wall. Woodbury keeping the puck in. And it's banked out by Eastridge. So the power play expires on Woodbury. They're 0 for 1 with the extra attacker. Minute gone in the second. Offensive zone. Eastridge trying to put the first pressure on Tumen this period, but here come the Royals the other way. Repke right wing. Drop pass Burt. To her backhand. Skating wide. Swinging to the corner. Hands the puck off to Repke. Back on for Burt. It skips under her stick. Navigating in the corner is Herrig.
Nice play by Repke there in the corner. Raptors got a little out of sorts defensively, double teaming the corner and leaving somebody open in front. Repke sees that, gets the puck to the front, but it was bouncing and unfortunately not able to be corralled.
Andre trying to clear the zone and does. Emma Awney at center, the captain. Rolling puck to the logo. Hammered off the glass here near side. Fought for by the Raptors, and they come away with it. Meyer back on for Paul. Right side, she hammers it in right corner. Andre down to play it. Royals scoop it out of the zone and out to center. Pumped back in by Rolling. Royals possess. Over 2 minutes gone here in the second period. Again in deep, Paige Fashing, the sophomore. Up the boards, stepped in front of on the forecheck. CC Grosch. Now a board battle. 4, 5 sticks going after the puck.
Referee's asking to move the puck, and there she goes.
Allie Warner, the sophomore, back into her end. Banks it off the near boards. Maya Struve trying to go blue line to blue line, but here it comes Allie Warner the other way. Missed the net. Good bid by Warner. Downey keeps it in. Back onto the corner for Warner. Warner to the point. Winds up behind the net. CC Grosch. Stripped of the puck. Royals look to counter. Intercepted by Rolling and dumped in deep. Wraps around the end boards to the near side. Woodbury trying to get an opening here against the Raptors, down 3. Lily Fetch, dangerous skater. To the right dot. Moves in tight. Left the puck in the slot. Follow up by Schmidt.
What a save. Carly Truman on that shot by Schmidt.
Down to the corner it goes. That might have been a double tip there in on the shot by Barry. Now a right half wall shot, kick save.
Truman looking really sharp here in the second period, Sam. Seeing the puck well.
From the half wall again, another save, puck in front, and Fetch going for the hat trick, almost corralled it. Royals with the intercept and the clearance out to center. Good zone time by the Raptors that last trip down.
Indeed, I'm beginning to think the ice is tilted, Sam. First period, Woodbury, I felt like, had the upper hand in terms of time of possession in the offensive zone. And now this period, the Raptors in that same zone.
Royals puck at their blue line. Tapped forward to Herrig. Herrig muscled off the puck by Barry. Back to it is Repke. Skated after on the left point. And a shot on net. Good save by Limpert. Raptors will clear, maybe a 2-on-1 with some pace. Andre blazes a trail to the net, flexed aside. Held in by Eastridge. They'll wind the puck behind the net. Bella Mishikov to the left wing. Clearing the zone is Isabel Burt. Slow roller out to the red line. Woodbury with possession. 11:35 to go, second period, 3-0 Eastridge. No scoring yet here in the second.
Friendly fire into the bench by Cece Groch. Might owe her teammate a soda after the game after that shot into the bench.
Groch, a junior. That's their most represented class on their roster, a dozen 11th graders. Slung in by Eastridge in deep. Behind the net, a board battle, pried away by the Royals.
Mentioned number juniors, Sam. 9 forwards, no seniors for the Raptors, so their offensive potency looks to be strong going into next year.
And they're going to go into the postseason well rested with some great offensive threats. With all the talent, it is rather amazing that they've lost 10 with all the talent on that roster. They keep the puck in here and then knocked out off a skate and out to center. 2-on-1 for Woodbury. Shot from the left circle. Limpert covers up.
Yes, Sam, you talk about the Raptors, lots of experience on the ice. Not a lot of age. As we take a look at the last chance there, Repke, excuse me, that's not Repke. And Gronke with a nice shot. Limpert pad down, glove cover.
Royals offensive zone, puck centered, puck loose. Repke circles around the right dot, gives one up to Schmidt. She tries to clear, gives on to Fetch, and she'll retreat behind her net. Paul connecting with Farrell. Farrell dragged down, got rid of it to Schmidt. She'll fire. Rebound permitted. And unable to finish there is Fetch. Fetch right back though. Through the slot and out on the right side. Lily Fetch circling. Looks to the point. Barry plays catch with Fetch. Has it in the corner. Lily Fetch centers, intercepted by Herrig. Repke trying to clear, held in by the Raptors, then hammered out.
Nice rink-wide pass.
Herrig a one-timer. And that skims wide of the net. Good keep at the point by the Royals. Trying to tap one out is Roth, and she does it. Andre with some speed up the wing. Giving way to Meter. Approaching the 8-minute mark of the second period. Still 3-0 Raptors. Blocked by Meter. Meter's all alone. Uncontested. The freshman. Saved by Limpert.
Nice attack there by Meter. We saw her play some JV games. She had a very strong first period. Talking to Coach Crowley. So we take a look at this. Meter picks up the puck off the boards, goes to make a move, loses it as it flutters a little bit. Annika Limpert does a great job staying with the puck and not traveling with the skater to cover that one up.
That's a promising player, though. Meter, 7 goals, 6 assists. I think if she gets that one to the backhand, she probably buries it. Nearly made it 3-1.
Coach Crowley talked between games about, Meter playing JV for a period. We talk about the rule. You get 4 periods per skater, and Coach Crowley's philosophy as freshmen, should get some JV time, lots of ice time. We see that play out, but Meter is clearly a varsity player and belongs at this level.
Yeah, she really stood out in that JV game. You could tell that Woodbury missed her in those final 2 periods. Has a big impact. Almost made it 3-1 there. Puck exchanging hands at neutral, taken by Fetch with those quick hands. Fetch on the right dot, flexed away by Tuman. Under 8 to go in the second. Away from the play, Rolig went down, hops back up. Puck grappled for and won away by Bella Mishikoff. Up ahead for Kendall Lardy, stolen by Fetch. Fetch double teamed there by Royals, swarming number 6. Good stick work by Andre. This is the net. Held in by Warner. The defenseman to Fetch. In the corner. Repke. Met there by a Raptor. There's a penalty coming on the play. On the Royals. Toward the net is Fetch. Missed high, going for the hat trick. And there's the touch by the Royals, and they'll head to the box.
Again, good sustained pressure on your Raptors. You get a look at Lily Fetch there. 2 goals already in the first period. She's going to stay out there for the power play.
Second Woodbury penalty. I think we both agree, Mike, that Woodbury has shown the ability to strike in this game, but they can't afford to go behind by 4. As Fetch just missed. I'm not sure that Tuman saw that puck. Still stays with the Raptors here. A drive by Barry, tipped by Schmidt. Held on to on the near side by the Raptors. Up top, Warner. Now it is Schmidt. Interrupted and loses the puck, and back the other way.
Raptors doing a great job, Sam, of creating traffic in front of Carly Truman, setting up those screens.
To the corner goes Burt, shorthanded. No shorthanded goals this year for the Royals, and none allowed by the Raptors. Minute 10 to go on the power play. Roth comes in. Shovels one behind the net. Back to Roth in the corner. 5-on-4 set up here for the Raptors. In the slot, Fetch to her backhand. Fetch has an open skater right side. Shot blocked. Well done by Grunke. 50 seconds left power play. Warner slides it right circle. Another big save. Kicked out to the slot. Warner wheels it wide. Roth down low. Fetch. And a shot blocked. Retrieves it. Gives it on to Schmidt. Fetch getting off the ice now for a fresher skater as the puck leaves the zone with 20 seconds left on the power play.
Some good looks there. Lily Fetch going all the way across to Sadie Roth. A couple one-timers. Carly Truman active in net. Nice saves to keep the lead at 3.
Meyer at the blue line, unable to gain the zone. In skates Meyer, drop pass. Shot by Andre, top of the crease, winds up near side. Team's back at even strength. Backdoor feed there by Farrell, snuck all the way through. Woodbury regathers with Ali Hashka. Nice pass to Meter, tipped in to the Raptors end. No goals here in the second period. We played over 12 minutes. In comes Schmidt from left to right. She travels. Schmidt denied.
Nice move there by Bella Schmidt to keep the defender at bay and get a nice shot, but Truman standing big in the net shuts that one down. Bella Schmidt avoids the check there and fires it right into the belly of Truman.
4:27 left in the period. Offensive zone draw won by the Raptors. Whipped toward the net, deflected off left corner. Outskates Struve. Across center, Struve left circle. Hansen toward the net, flexed away by Limpert. Clock not moving right now. That's a little problematic. 15, 20 seconds have wound off. Nobody seems to have recognized it. They're still playing. Eastridge with the puck.
Maybe I should run down or throw something.
And we're going on 30, 40 seconds now of time. Back in the offensive zone, Meyer off the end boards. Now the clock runs. Shot by Warner, blocked from the point. Held on to by the goaltender, so 10 seconds, took about 60 there. That's all right. Play a little extra hockey, why not?
Carly Truman in nets there. Nice glove save. Again, you see a smile on her face, just as the JV side. Annika Rolig fires a shot as it deflects off the boards, and Truman is there, making it look easy.
It's fun to make saves. I can only imagine, because I probably wouldn't make any if I were a goaltender. That's a hard job. There was a penalty on that play. Short-handed are the Royals once again. Ali Hashka in the box. Another chance for the Raptors to try to put a vice grip on this game.
Hashka picked up a cross check here, or there in the defensive zone, giving Eastridge the power play. 1 for 2 so far tonight.
Andre wheels in the offensive zone, nearly gave the puck away. Held in by Barry. She'll zip one through for a goal.
Allie Berry, senior, lighting the lamp. Her second of the game.
Her second multi-goal game of the season. Allie Berry makes it 4-0. She had 2 back at Irondale St. Anthony. Now 2 more in this one. I think it went 5-hole, and the Raptors are in control.
Allie Berry does a nice job pulling the puck off the sideboards, getting into a position that the defender actually, her legs acted as a semi-screen. He puts it behind Carly Truman.
The Raptors had 2 power play goals when they beat this team 4-1 back on December 7th. They've got 2 more power play goals in this game, 4 on the year against the Royals, 21 on the season overall, and the good Royals penalty kill, giving up 2 here in the opening 2 periods. 3 minutes left in the second. So we're back on hat trick watch, just like in the JV game. A couple players have multiple goals. Fetch and Barry, the stars so far. Andre, deeper into her end. Turns one over to Repke. Royals threatening, puck in the slot, saved by Limpert.
Nice job, Annika Limpert, tracking that one. Nice job by the Royals. Nice play there. Good puck movement on the far boards. Comes to the center with a nice quick shot. Again, Limpert is there.
Perfection from Limpert in this game.
Repke coming in, looking to clean up the scraps.
Limpert 15-7 record the last 2 seasons combined. Well over a 90% goaltender, and only a junior.
Oh, a double
Woodbury
tip shot.
Breaks up the shutout. It's 4-1 late in the second. A little life for the Royals. Goal by Meter, the freshman.
I think there was a tip-off of Meter and then a tip-off of the defensive stick up over the shoulder of Limpert for the goal, and Meter is fired up.
Her 8th of the season. meters first in the last 4 games. Might have gone off Warner there. You pointed that out, Mike.
I think Allie Warner's going to want that one back, but a nice play by the Royals to put the puck on net. Nice tip shot.
Chance for the pep band to play the victory song, the goal song. Eastridge has the puck again, offensive zone. Under 2 minutes to go in the second. This crowd has a little bit of energy now. Shot from the half wall over top of the crease. 100 seconds left in the period. Extra jump here for Meter. Offside at the line.
Emma Ani picking up the assist there. She dug the puck off the boards. Nice tip by Meter. Goal for the Royals and creating some momentum, Sam. Headed into period number 3. The Royals, strongest period all season long, have outscored their opponents 22-14 in the third period.
Yeah, they've been finishers, that's for sure. Big goal to keep the Raptors within range. Answering just 1 minute, 11 seconds after the Barry goal. Puck behind the net. Royals collect and possess. Swipe toward the point, stays in the Woodbury end. Still trying to clear, Barry over to it. In front of her bench. Barry hacks it into the right corner, under 1 minute to play.
Woodbury starting to stretch the ice here, sending forwards too high, looking for opportunities to get in behind the defense.
Barry around the boards, does not leave the zone. Repke held it in, swooping it off the end boards. They center, oh, the door was slammed by Limpert. How did that puck stay out?
What a passing play by the Royals.
And they take a penalty.
Isabella Burt getting a great shot on goal. Limpert with the save. Comes off the end boards hard, immediately sent out front. Burt is there. She starts to celebrate, I think. But Limpert shuts the door.
That could be a turning point in this game, because obviously if there's a goal there, there's no penalty called. And now Eastridge perhaps goes into the third period with power play time, unless they score here in the next 23 seconds. They lead 4-1.
Repke in the box for a tripping call.
Fedge missed the net. Chance at a hat trick. Puck cleared with 11 seconds left in the frame.
Good hustle there by Mishakov to interrupt Barry.
Down to 3, 2, 1. Period ends. Each team scores a goal, and Eastridge takes a 4-1 lead into the third, but Woodbury with a bit of momentum heading into intermission.
Indeed, Sam. Woodbury getting a goal. We talked about at the beginning of the period. Important for them to ride the storm here in period number 2. And they do just that, keeping things even.
We'll step aside and hear from the coach after this. This is the SWCTC Hockey Classic.
Hi, I'm Tane Danger. I'm the host of a new series called Connecting the East Metro, Gold Line Edition. We are going to learn all about a new BRT bus line coming to the Twin Cities Metro. So go on the YouTube, subscribe, and watch all of our episodes. I'll see you there. Yeah!
Learn about Woodbury's business community by watching Local Biz. Join our host, Sar Brima, as we visit and highlight several local businesses in Woodbury, from fitness gyms to restaurants to medical facilities. Local Biz shows off the wide variety of companies that make up Woodbury's business community. This series is also a great way to discover fun new places in town and new companies that have made Woodbury their home. You can watch Local Biz daily on Channel 18 or stream every episode on the City of Woodbury's YouTube channel.
4-1, second intermission. Eastridge coach Kim McClintock joins Jeremy Smith by the locker room.
Coach, it seemed like you had possession almost that entire second period. How do you keep your team's energy up in the third?
We just got to keep playing the way we're playing. The aggressive on the forecheck seems to be working pretty well and putting pucks on net. And, we don't have to score goals, but we got to keep them out of our net. So that's the main goal going into the next period here.
All right, well, good luck here in the third. We'll send it back up to you, Sam and Mike.
Thank you.
Thanks, Jeremy. Thanks, Kim. 4-1 the score. We'll step aside and return with highlights. It's the SWCTC Hockey Classic. Stay tuned.
This winter, be a hydrant hero and assist your fire department in digging out those hydrants.
Hi, my name is John Kolkeisel, and this is Woodbury Works.
I've been working for the city of Woodbury for 23 years now. I also drive a Zamboni. When I found out that the city was building an ice arena, I thought that's what I would like to do, is have a passion. The conditioner at the backside of the Zamboni is where it all happens. Water comes down, and that's where we actually make the thin layer of ice. There is about 210 gallons of hot water. We have 80 gallons of cold water. And then we have a board brush. That is a brush that takes all the stuff away from the side of the boards. When we shave the ice, it turns into snow. And what we do then is we collect it through the augers, comes up through the augers, and goes into what we call the dump tank. When we get off the ice, what we do is we lift the conditioner. Now that leaves a little bit of snow or ice right there at the base. We need to shovel it and then hold it with a squeegee, and we make it so that it's just part of the ice. Then when we pull into the Zamboni room, there's a big pit back there, and we dump all of the snow into that pit. It helps us melt the ice so we can put more and more in there if we need it. Resurfacing the ice, we have 10 minutes between one group and the other group, so it takes probably about 8 minutes because that is where you get the best quality. We want to make sure that it is top-notch for the next group coming out.
My name is Kevin Burston, and this is Woodbury Works. The process of making the outdoor rink, first we have to establish base ice, and that usually takes around 2 weeks of flooding in real small coats. After the rinks have been established, it's kind of a three-stage process. We use 2 tractors, one with a big front broom. What the broom does is it actually sweeps all of the snow to the boards, which allows our Zamboni to then pick up all of the snow that was created from the skaters from the previous day, followed by a couple of employees that put down water each and every day. We actually clear the rinks off daily. Every morning we do the same process that we do every day with the tractors and the water applied. The temperatures that we need are to be below freezing, and the time that it takes to flood a rink from start to finish with the tractors and the applying water is around 25 minutes. It takes around 11,000 gallons of water to create 1 inch of ice on a hockey rink. We have typically between 1 and 3 inches on each rink in the city. After we complete and get that ice established, it's really enjoyable to see how many residents are able to use our rinks each and every day.
Eastridge 4, Woodbury 1. That's our score through 34 minutes. We've had 5 goals in the game. 2 of them came in the second period. Let's take a look A lot of chances both ways in that period, Mike.
Yeah, Bella Schmidt with a nice shot there. Tumen the save. And Lily Fetch on the backhand up high a save. Limpert's been strong in that as well. And here comes Meter. Great opportunity. Just dribbles off the edge of her stick. But on the goal front, Allie Berry does a nice job putting it through the legs of the defender, I believe, to score. But here is another look as she just beats Tumen for the Raptor goal in the period. Nice play here by Woodbury, double tip. Meter gets credit for the goal. Nice job digging it off the boards by Emma Ani, firing it over to Meter for the tip.
Berry's 7th, Meter's 8th. Eastridge with its 2nd power play goal of the game. They are 11-2-1 when leading after 2 periods. We'll pause as they clean the ice. 3rd period action not far away on the SWCTC Hockey Classic.
There's no ice yet.
Our outdoor skating rinks have user-activated switches or buttons that are located on the buildings. These are at Colby Lake Park, Ojibwe Park, Cargill Park, and Shawnee Park. Skaters can simply just go up to those switches, push the button, and the lights will be activated. Between the hours of 4:30 and 10 p.m., the lights will stay on for 1 hour, and if you want to have lights on longer than 1 hour, you just need to simply push the button again within that same hour. Light switches are located on the exterior of the building. There is signage that will direct you to the location. Each switch is unique to each building. Our parks are open 6 a.m. to 10 p.m., and the outdoor skating rink hours match those. We do have maintenance crews that are out each morning, flooding the rinks and maintaining good ice conditions. So if you do show up and the park maintenance crew is out on the ice, we do ask that you stay off the ice and choose a different location at that time. As we continue to navigate the governor's executive orders, we have additional outdoor seating, portable bathrooms that are on site, and this is because the warming houses are closed. We will open warming houses if we are allowed to do so, and that is yet to be determined.
Shall we play a game?
South Washington County Telecommunications Commission.
South Washington County What?
South Washington County Telecommunications Wait.
Commission.
Say my name.
South Washington County Telecommission Communications.
South Washington County Telecommunications Commission.
It's too long.
South Washington County Telecommunications Commission. There we go.
South Washington County Telecommunications Commission.
Let's play the third period. Eastridge 4, Woodbury 1. Now the shots on goal, very even, actually favoring Woodbury, 19-17. And Mike, that's a big changeup from when these teams played over a month ago. It was 46-16 Eastridge. So even though the scoreboard's the same, the way the game has been played is actually much more even than you'd think.
Yeah, I think you're right, Sam. And we talk about time of possession. This has not been a back and forth game as much as it's been good possession in offensive zones by both teams. We'll see how things go here in the third period. Woodbury starting shorthanded for another minute and 29 seconds. Very important to kill this one off.
You alluded to this, but Woodbury has been very good in the third periods. 22-14 to their advantage, the goal differential. Woodbury has one third period comeback this year. They're 1-8 when trailing after 2. The Raptors 11-2-1 when leading after 2. Across the blue line comes Fetch, who has 2 goals. Sets up Barry, who has 2 goals. Puck moves to the slot, Barry with it. High slot, left side, Fetch. Minute left on the power play. Slapper by Barry, looking for a tip. Puck went wide. From the right circle, shot in from Roth. Winds up on the far side. Setting up Barry. Connecting with Roth. Swept clear for a moment by Fashing. Still 5-on-4 for 38 more seconds. Fetch to Downey. Trying to set up Barry. And again, it's Fetch. They circle the puck around. Finally tipped clear and stolen by Woodbury.
Excellent penalty kill here out of the Royals early in this third period. They did a good job rotating around, taking away the skip passes, as I saw Lily Fetch looking across the ice a couple times, intercepted by the Royals.
A theft there by Ali Hashka. That gets the puck clear and the power play just about over. Raptors will drop to 2 of 4 on the power play in the game. So that's the first task for the Royals, was to kill that penalty. Now they've got to cut into the deficit. Nearly a break there for Repke. Puck winds up at neutral. Banked on, near side, controlled by Andre. Good skating, moves up ice, finds Capri Meyer. Meyer stood up. Back come the Royals. Repke centers, got it back herself, sends it toward the net, off of Limpert and into the corner.
Nice job by Erica Repke sticking with that play. She lost it once on the near boards, but then was able to recover in the high slot, creating an opportunity for the Royals.
Puck sent through by Struve all the way into the corner as the Royals will change. It's the season finale for the Raptors. For the Royals, their penultimate game of the regular season. Fetch near the half wall, 2 bodies on her, puck comes free and skitters out to center ice. Again at the blue line, stripped by Emma Awney. Given ahead and stolen by Fetch. The junior Fetch circles it back. Dangerous pass on the wing, stolen by the Royals, and they'll flop it in left corner. Liv Mishikoff after it. Flanked by Awney. Mishikoff gets there. Mishikoff circling right side. Now up high. Drop pass and going the wrong way. There was Gronke. Some miscommunication leads to a break perhaps. Tight angle shot. Cross crease by Julia Downey. Woodbury back with it. Down 3, needing a spark.
Just misconnecting on that stretch pass there is Mishikoff. Woodbury coming out pretty strong though, killing off that penalty, getting right into some pressure. Testing Annika Limpert a couple times.
Woodbury was outshooting Eastridge through 2 periods. They are perfect when they outshoot their opponent. 8-0 this season. That streak in danger of being ended. Woodbury trying to get the puck clear, but can't. Bella Mishikoff from behind the goal line extended. Out it goes to Kendall Lardy at center. 3-on-2 if they hustle. Oh, a big collision. Look out. Ouch. It looks like Andre goes down in a heap. back up on her skates. Hopefully she's okay.
Andre took a beating there, as did a couple Woodbury.
Caitlin Roth took the
a
brunt, as did Andre. And Lardy, the skater, also got upended. No worse for the wear as the Raptors wrap it in around the end boards, past the 4-minute mark of the third period. Coach McClintock talked about not giving up goals here in the third period. And they've got goals as a coaching staff of what they want to give up, Mike. And right now they got to like, the way the scoreboard looks in order to meet those goals.
That's right. That's right, Sam. Offensively,
Lily Fetch. Wow, what an effort. And a good save by Tooman, but Lily Fetch just showing off.
Lily Fetch looking for her 100th point. But Tooman says, not on my watch.
Fetch looking for her second hat trick of the year. Shot in from distance, pinballed off bodies, winds up in the corner, Repke. Repke to the dot. Or check that, Burt was the one who had the shot. Collected behind by the Raptors, given right back. Repke wanting to center for Burt, scooped away and out of play.
Good thing we don't have NHL rules here. That would have been a delay game penalty straight out of the rink.
Yeah.
Good stoppage for the Raptors. I don't think they're trying to go out of play, just trying to clear the zone. But Royals buzzing around. You see Annika Limpert there, been solid in net this evening for the Raptors.
It's a good bounce back for Limpert too, because against a good Stillwater team, she had a tough night last game, gave up 5 through 2 periods and was pulled. Limpert, a confidence builder here, giving up just 1 through the first 2.5 frames. There's some contact in the corner. No penalty, though. Royals hold the zone. There's a shot from a tight angle, and Limpert with the glove save.
Nice glove save by Limpert there. And you talked earlier about Coach Kay McClintock and her goals. She has, I should call them objectives, because they both sent around goals. Goals for, she wants her team scoring 3.3 per game. We see the 4 tonight. And goals against, only giving up 2.2. Those are her season goals.
And they're not far off of those for the course of the season, but let's watch this break by Roth. The 8th grader Roth has made a big impact. That's another piece of the Raptors' future. Eastridge forechecking here, and they get a takeaway with Meyer. Banked in left corner, Ani after it, has it for Woodbury. Past the 6-minute mark of the third. Struve skating to her right. Sends the puck airborne there. Mishakov gloved it down. Mishakov scrambles for the puck, has it on her stick, revolves behind the cage. Looking for white jerseys to distribute to. Now moving to the left is Burt. Gronke at the point. Gronke battles and gives way. Addison Andre, good move, backhand, blocked.
Penalty called on Woodbury.
Yeah.
Had a rough out of Gronke.
From behind the play, the official swooped in. With 10 minutes to go, 2 minutes in the box, valuable time for Woodbury here. Power play number 5 for Eastridge. They're 2 of 4. D-zone face-off won by the Royals. They'll try to get an instant clearance. Kept in, though, by the Raptors. Tight shot by Roth, a save.
Good to put pucks on net. You never know where that rebound might flutter off to, but you see Carly Tooman there eating it up. A trait of goalies, not allowing rebounds or at least controlling where they go.
Just doing a quick tally of the 8th and 9th grade representatives on this Raptors team. They've got double-figure goals, double-figure assists. We've got a clearance here by the Royals, but Andre is a freshman with 8 and 3. Roth is an 8th grader, 6 and 6. And they really have a lot of young talent. Hollenbach has a goal. Paul has a goal. Up the ice, still on the power play. Here's Schmidt. To the point. Fetch. Barry. Swung behind. Julia Downey, part of that power play unit. Up to Fetch again. Reversing direction now. Andre, great move. Forehand, save. Tumen.
I think that's Bella Schmidt on the far board there. Both wearing 7, but that's 17. Bella Schmidt, quick hands, moves off the dot and gets a good shot, but Tumen is there. And now Andre enters the game, and she's got a lot of those same moves. Woodbury, the Raptors, out of 9 forwards, have 1 left-handed shot, so they all kind of look the same at some point.
Thanks for trying to make me feel better. Cross ice it goes, tipped away. Royals trying to clear with Herrig. Along the boards it stays though. Andre forced it in deep. Andre shoots. Might have glanced off the pad of Tumen. Meyer tips it in the left corner. Up top, Farrell. Meyer flips the puck over to Annika Rolig. 15 seconds left on the power play, past the halfway mark of the third. Bounding puck, Royals trying to get it clear again. Corner to corner, they pass it. Farrell will hold it in, left point. Power play expires. Eastridge 2 of 5. Here's an open look for Rolig, blocked in front. Royals now, as we're even strength, have to start thinking about offense. And here they come. Burt nearly busts a great move there on Rolig, who winds up with the puck in the corner.
Nice job by Burt there. Staying with the play, even though the puck was taken from her, she was able to send it deep and get off for a change.
Special teams have been a big differentiator though in this game. Eastridge +2, just 2-1 in 5-on-5. There's a shot, nearly a tip in by Mishikoff. Kroenke after it in the corner for Woodbury. 7:20 left. Blazing a trail is Schmidt, right wing. Schmidt will move to the net front and paddled away by Tumen.
Great play there by Bella Schmidt, with showing some agility, squeezing between 2 defenders. But Tumen there with a stick. Nice defensive play indeed.
Fetch contested by Fashing. Past the 10-minute mark of the third.
Raptors doing a good job offensively, cycling forwards in to put pressure on the puck, keeping the Royals pinned beneath their goal line.
Good keep there with the skate by Barry. No goals here in the third yet. We played a long time in the second period without any tallies either until the final minutes, where each team got one. Even second, even third so far. The difference, a 7-minute stretch in the first period with 3 Eastridge goals. Brought in by Kroenke, has some daylight, scores!
It's a good goal, crossbar and out. We've got the advantage of video replay. Sounded like it came out cleanly, but score for Kroenke.
Well, the official had an even better view than we did, and we'll get another glance to see if this holds up. 4th goal of the year for Kroenke.
Yeah, the official was very decisive in his call. I'm sure he saw it. And let's take another look here. Pops up in the air and disorients the Raptor defense. Kroenke picks it up and just rifles a shot off the crossbar. Must have come down on the other side of the paint. Good goal called. No question by the official. And here come the Royals again.
Trying to make it a 1-goal game, and Limpert keeps it 4-2. There's a one-timer that's tipped. Rebound kicks out to the right circle. Royals are humming with 5:45 to go. Limpert unable to glove that one. Herrig behind the net. Woodbury has scored the last 2 goals in this game to pull within 2. And that makes for an interesting final 5.5. Roth slides one in on Tumen. Goes after it, gets it in the corner. Roth through the crease. Out to the other side for Schmidt. Schmidt behind the cage. Holding there as Roth gets off for a change. Late to get that extra attacker on the ice. Fetch joining the fray now as Woodbury has the puck. Repke on the near side. 5 minutes left. Taken in stride almost by Awney. Diverted back to Fetch left wing. Fetch swings it in front. Trying to get possession there, Barry. Behind it goes for Andre. Out front, tip toward the net, loose puck, and Woodbury has it. And they'll counter with some urgency here. 4.5 remaining. Meter, the freshman, all the way around, has it stripped. Andre with a good move out of the zone. She'll fling it into the right corner and chase it herself while her colleagues change behind her. The senior Awney on senior night, trying to spur a big comeback. Pumped into the right corner, under 4 to play.
Assist on Gronke's goal goes to Bella Mishakov. I knew we'd hear Mishakov in the scoring tally at some point this evening.
That's her 5th assist of the year. The sophomore twin of Liv. Wrister toward the net, tipped on and deflected out by the Royals. Here they come, down to 3:35. We had this discussion in the JV game, but it is approaching time to think about pulling the goalie. Still in the net is Tumen. Shot from the point, steers off to the near boards. Eastridge has the puck. And it's another rush. Capri Meyer, all alone is Roth. Tumen says no.
Huge save by Tumen late here in the 3rd period.
Repke slaps one in on net, generates an offensive zone faceoff. Tumen will, for now, stay down in her end.
We got another replay of the goal here. See if we can see that puck. Here's the shot. Up over the shoulder, off the crossbar. And it must have, must have got behind. Was he right behind her?
Yeah, I thought I saw a little ripple of the netting. That's the only clue I could gather there, but good replay work by our crew. We got a timeout on the ice. And you see the urging here in the Woodbury huddle. They know it's senior night. They want to make this thing dramatic and make the Raptors sweat a little bit. They've seen a 4-0 lead become 4-2.
Indeed, and I'm sure they're talking over there what we were talking about, Sam. What is the right time to pull the goalie? I'm sure they're talking about possession when the clock hits X. Carly, you be watching, so the whole team is ready. Getting a rest here for the final push. 3 minutes and 1 second left.
Angel Crowley with some demonstrative words. The first-year coach.
Passionate.
And you never know, these two teams could meet in the section playoffs as well, just as they did back in 2020, each in Section 4. And a win here for Eastridge likely solidifies them as the higher seeded of the two teams. They have very, very similar resumes, close in record. Raptors are half a game better in conference play, but a season sweep would probably bolster their resume and at least propel them over Woodbury if they can finish this off. It would be their 4th consecutive win over the Royals in the rivalry.
Intense 3 minutes coming up.
Tumen still in the net, 5-on-5. There's a hold there at the point by the Royals, given back to Eastridge. Another keep there at the point. Awney to her left. Tumen remains in the net, 2:40 to go. Puck dribbling in front, and Fetch will skate clear with it. Fetch drives past her bench, stopped there by Fashing.
Excellent defense by Fashing.
Trailing to play Burt. There's a tipped puck. Trying to wheel one into the back of the net was Herring. Loose there. Andre plays it all the way out. 2:10 to go.
I'm sure the Raptor bench has talked about red line and deep.
Raptors going on offense. Fetch, backhand, scores! Hat trick! Game clincher! Lily Fetch!
Lily Fetch nets her 100th point of her career on the backhand for the hat trick. And that could do it.
It's Fetch's second hat trick of the season, the team's third of the year. Fetch had 4 goals in the season opener against North St. Paul Tartan and 3 goals here in their season finale. She bookends the year with hat tricks. And with under 2 minutes to go, Mike, a 5-2 game. Fetch starring in a likely victory here for Eastridge. What a way to finish off her regular season.
Indeed, Sam, I don't expect the Royals to go away, but Lily Fetch, the scoreline reads pretty easily. Her goals are Fetch unassisted, and Fetch unassisted.
That is telling. Here comes Woodbury looking for momentum. They've drawn a penalty.
Here we go, pull the goalie, 6-on-4. We'll see what Coach Crowley does. She's looking at it. Here we'll get a play of Lily Fetcher, dekes out her own player, goes through 1 Royal, 2 Royals, sticks with it, and up high backhand, catches the knob of Tumen's stick, but gets behind her for the goal.
So she'll exit tonight with 21 goals on the season, 17 assists, 5 multi-goal games. That ties Bella Schmidt for the lead in that category. Point shot, save Limpert, rebound, hammered at, and covered.
There you go, play to the whistle. That puck was still bouncing around in there.
That is the 5th time that Eastridge has scored 5 or more goals in a game. Great offensive performance for them, led by their star. Puck is cleared by the Raptors out to center.
Barry in the box for tripping. Tumen still in the net. The Royals electing to go 5-on-4 here, last minute and 7 seconds in this one.
It can get a little tricky when you pull the goalie on the power play, because then there's nothing to prevent the team from taking free shots because icing's not on the table. That's the only downside to it.
Boy, there's unfriendly fire there. Annika Rolig, I'm sure not intentionally, but sends the puck into the Royal bench.
53 seconds left.
Not sure what's going on there on the bench, but Jaden Smith has blue stars on her helmet. I don't know if it's birthday girl or it looks pretty nice.
Here comes Farrell. Farrell in, had a yawning net, but couldn't gather the puck. She was shorthanded there. Under 40 seconds left. It was a 5-2 JV final. Might be a 5-2 varsity final. Big slapper from the point with 25 seconds remaining. Winds up with Herring. Now out front. Puck bobbles in.
Repke with a nice fake coming around the backside, stops quick, comes around to her forehand. It pops up into the air and bounces over Annika Limpert.
5th for Repke with 17 seconds left. That's got to feel good. And Woodbury ending the game with a flurry and a ton of effort.
I think it came off a Capri Myers stick. You can see her reach with her glove trying to swat it out. Goal, Royals.
Still down 2 here, 10 seconds left. Puck loose right circle, down to 7. Eastridge with one last clearance, and that should do it. Raptors win it 5-3. They sweep the season series. They've won 3 out of 4, and they end their regular season with a 13-10-1 record, 7-6 in conference. And the Royals fall to 13-10, but certainly nothing to hang their head about. Still one game left in their all-time best regular season.
See the Raptors celebrating on the ice. Lily Fetch getting lots of hugs and accolades. Carly Truman.
Fetch with a hat trick. Eastridge wins. We'll pause and return with a post-game interview on the SWCTC Hockey Classic.
In an emergency, Woodbury wants you to be the first to know, which is why we use the Code Red emergency notification system. From public safety incidents to missing persons, the Code Red system will keep you informed with vital emergency information from the city directly to your mobile devices. You can sign up directly on the Woodbury website. Be informed in a time of uncertainty. Sign up for Code Red and be the first to know.
I'm Tane Danger. I am hosting a brand new series called Connecting the East Metro Gold Line Edition, where we're going to learn all about a new bus rapid transit line. We're going to be all over the YouTube, so come check us out.
There's no ice yet.
Learn about Woodbury's business community by watching Local Biz. Join our host, Sar Brima, as we visit and highlight several local businesses in Woodbury, from fitness gyms to restaurants to medical facilities. Local Biz shows off the wide variety of companies that make up Woodbury's business community. This series is also a great way to discover fun new places in town and new companies that have made Woodbury their home. You can watch Local Biz daily on Channel 18 or stream every episode on the City of Woodbury's YouTube channel.
Eastridge wins by 2. The difference in the game, 2 goals from Allie Berry, the senior. She's down by the locker rooms with Jeremy Smith.
First of all, Allie, congrats on the win.
Thank you.
Last regular season game
Yep.
as the senior captain of the team, 2 goals. How's it feel?
Feels pretty good. You know, Woodbury's our rival. We won against them first time we played them, so it's good to win again.
All right. Well, and your team's got some momentum going into the postseason here.
Yeah.
Okay. Anything in particular you're looking forward to?
You know, I'm just looking forward to playing with the girls for my last season. You know, they're all great. I love to play with them. They're all super nice, super supportive, and I'm really going to miss them next year.
Well, congrats again on the win. We'll send it back up
you.
to Sam and Mike.
Good stuff from Allie Berry. Scores 2 tonight. Fetch had the other 3, and that was the East Ridge offense.
Very strong performance, senior year. Last time on this ice as a visitor this time, but 2 goals. We saw both real talented goals, getting good shooting angles and putting the puck behind Carly Tuman.
Berry with her 6th and 7th goals of the season. Let's jump into our 3rd period highlights. And Woodbury made this interesting, Mike. They got one midway through the period to cut it to 2.
Indeed, Gronke starts things off with just a snipe, just sneaking into the crossbar, popping back out. Lily Fetch, though, answers on the backhand, sneaking one through Tuman. got a piece, but not enough, and that's a hat trick in her 100th point of her career. Kroenke with a gritty goal you mentioned earlier, Sam, getting the puck in front, chipping off a stick up over the goalie, and it's a summary of our scoring here in the third as the Woodbury seniors take a final lap around the ice. You see the 5 skating seniors, 2 senior managers, special trip around the ice for those Royals.
And one last thud on the ice, right? I mean, that's hockey.
That's hockey.
That's beautiful. Eastridge 5, Woodbury 3. For Jeremy Smith, Mike Spoladoro, all of our great crew, my name's Sam Ekstrom. What a treat to bring you tonight's SWCTC Hockey Classic. Eastridge wins in JV 5-2. They win in varsity 5-3 for the sweep. So long, everybody.